So you guys are both kind of known for playing more wholesome characters, and this is definitely edgier. Was it fun playing different characters?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole point of being actors is that you get to play all different kinds of people doing all different kinds of things, and this is different.
And both of your characters have kind of steamy sex scenes, but not with each other, even though you're married.
Yes.
What was it like to film those?
Well, I always feel like they're dependent on who you're doing them with, and Olivia was just it was so funny, you know, it was just a lot of laughter. I've had, you know, those scenes that are incredibly awkward because there's just like, nobody's able to laugh, including me, by the way. I'm not putting that on anybody else. It's incredible, it can be incredibly awkward. But this one was just really fun and funny.
I had a sex scene in this film with Hugh Jackman, which you would think would be so, like, lucky me, but really we were just in a van
Right.
making the sounds of sex into a microphone together, so that if this microphone was a little bit lower and you and I were just sitting there going like, oh, and it makes me sweat thinking about it. It was very, very, very strange and awkward and embarrassing, but also really funny because he's so great.
Yeah.
Well, it came across as very funny in the film.
Good, thank you.
And Jen, a lot of people have been comparing your character to Sarah Palin or Michelle Bachmann. Were you thinking of either of them?
I really wasn't at all. I mean, we made this movie long enough ago that Michelle Bachmann wasn't part of the political scene on a national level at the time. And Sarah Palin, I guess I should have made that connection.
I didn't.
What I was really thinking about were women who had been the first ladies of Iowa, and I watched every speech that I could find of any woman who had been the first lady of Iowa or who had been a beauty queen in Iowa, and it wasn't that I was spoofing them because they were all much more intelligent and much less ambitious than my character. It was more kind of taking the ambition and the drive that is so raw of my character and putting their poise and their dialect over it.
It's funny because I've heard so much of that since we've finished making it, and all of them I've been like, oh yeah, oh that's interesting, yeah, that makes sense.